Hello, welcome to this week's weekly weight loss vlog. How are we all? Hope you're all fantastic. Yes, back to normal this week. Back to a normal weekly weight loss vlog with your pictures and so on and so forth, as it's been a normal weight loss week. Please excuse my door being open. I'll tell you why my door's open, because I'm not on my own today. We've got this little one, haven't we? Hello. What? I know. Hello. Yeah, the other half is out for the day, so I've got a very needy cockapoo. Hiya, Bloss. You okay? This is Blossom, if anyone doesn't know Blossom. So I've got a very needy cockapoo that's hanging about and keeps wanting to come and see her dad. So, yes, that is why. The door is open. If there's anyone else got a cockapoo at the moment that's just spending their time pulling seeds and sticky bobs. God, every time we go for a walk with her, she's in a hedgerow or something. I don't seem to be spending hours pulling sticky bobs out of her. Anyway, that's Blossom. Blossom's down here, chilling her beans. She'll probably jump up. She likes to have a cuddle every 10, 15 minutes, so she might make another appearance. Anyway, yeah, back to normal this week. After my week in Benidorm, was it last week, the week before? Yeah, well, not last week, the week before, yeah. And my overindulgence. It was back to business, back to controlling those calories, sticking to the old ideal deficit, as it were. No check-in this week. All right, no check-in this week. That was last week. I am leaving the scales alone until I'm sitting now picking these bloody seeds out of her ears. I know, but you keep jumping into bloody hedgerows and stuff, and you just end up coming out. What are you doing? Have you got your baby? Are you going? No, she's going. She's going for a wander. She's picked a little toy up, and she's going for a little wander. Are you coming back in? I will get this weekly weight loss vlog done. You probably just wouldn't mind if anyone, dog people, just wants half an hour of Blossom, really. But anyway, there you go. No, she's gone now. Anyway, yeah, there we go. So back to normal this week. We are doing the 1st of July to the 7th of July. Can you believe, honestly, we are like closer to this Christmas than we were last Christmas? Bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Anyway, for me, it was back at it. I was a little bit worried, actually. I say worried. I never find it hard after a week of overindulgence. I never find it hard getting back into things. I generally don't, because I hate the way I start to feel after 4, 5, 6 days of overindulgence. I feel tired. I feel lethargic. I don't feel energized. I feel bloated. I just feel a bit bleh. Right? That's the way it is. So yeah, I wasn't worried about getting back into it. But one thing I do struggle with after a week of overindulgence, and this was the same first week of Christmas, it was the same when I came back from Mexico, hunger. Hunger can strike because you're going from eating quite a lot of calories to eating a lot less calories. Sometimes as well, it's a psychological thing as well. So I was a little bit worried about that. But anyway, we got back into it last week. And do you know what? I'm pretty chuffed, considering I knew I was going to end up going out to watch the England game on Saturday. It's been a pretty damn good week. So let's put in the old weekly calories. So there you go. There we are. 5 green days, 2 red days. Red total at the end. So I did go 310 calories over my ideal deficit, but I'm not too worried about that. My main thing last week was control those calories the best you can, get back into the routine of things. And you know what? It was just, if you look at it there, I did really good actually. Monday, Tuesday, smashed it out of the park. I say smashed it out of the park. I think I went a bit too restrictive, because Wednesday I was flipping starving. I still managed to control my calories, but I was hungry and it was a tough day. Thursday, a little bit the same. Still managed to control my calories, but a bit of a tough day. Friday, I was all right, but my calories just went up a little bit. And mainly because, well, I'll go through that. I'll show you why my calories were up a little bit on Friday. But I still banked a few, but I would have liked to have banked another 200-300. If I had done that, I wouldn't have been over my ideal deficit. But I'm never too worried about going over my ideal deficit. You know, I stick to a 4,000 calorie deficit a week. So going 300 over, I'm still in a 3,700 calorie deficit. I've still lost a pound of body fat last week. Still had lots of food freedom. So it's all good. It really is all good. Right. I took some pictures. So let's get back to, yes, going through my diary, tagging the pictures that I've took, just to give you a little bit of inspiration on your eating. Like I said, it's the only reason why I put these pictures in. Obviously, I'm talking about food. I want you to have a look at that food and go, that looks, oh, I'm hoping you look at it and go, that looks pretty decent. And it just gives you a bit of an idea. You eat exactly the same as I do. It doesn't mean you're going to lose weight, right? Or body fat. You lose body fat by consuming less calories than you burn. But what I like to show with my eating is you don't need to eat boring, bland food. You don't need to eat rubbish, boring food. You just need to eat food that fits in with your calories. If you make that food healthier, it's a support tool for your journey. It makes you feel better, gives you more energy. You'll get more volume. But anyway, right, let's go with Monday. Monday, the 1st of July, first official day, bag at it, track, control those calories. I had a protein bar for my breakfast, half a protein bar for my breakfast, split one with Rach. I normally don't eat breakfast on a Monday, but just felt a couple of pangs. I didn't go to the gym on Monday, but I was a bit hungry in the morning. So I just had half a protein bar. I didn't take a picture of this, didn't take a picture of my protein bar either. Not that I tend to. I only really tend to take pictures of my main meals, really. Maybe my snacks if they're a bit different, which they were this week, a little bit. Monday, back to my deconstructed Chinese chicken curry. Rice, broccoli, chicken. I didn't have my plain rice, so I rooted in the cupboard and I found this sweet and sour rice that I bought from Aldi. When I bloody bought it, I have no idea. Was it in date? I have no idea. Half of it went in the bin because I split the packet. It just wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. It wasn't great. I like me plain rice. I'm a plain rice kind of guy. Anyway, had half a packet of sweet and sour rice. Chicken, 10% broccoli, Chinese curry sauce over the top. I ate it. It was all right, but I wasn't a big fan of the rice. Mid-afternoon snack, fruit. Went in with the fruit. This was my focus. Certainly Monday, Tuesday of last week was get some nutrition into the body. So obviously a load of broccoli with my dinner and lean protein with the chicken. Big bowl of fruit. And then tea was banging on Monday night. Tea was a Big Mac salad. I think this is a recipe it's dead simple. I think I have done it as a recipe in my first cookbook, right? And basically a bed of lettuce, red onion, and gherkins all chopped up. Couple of quarter pounder burgers with cheese on, and then dice them up on top of the bed of lettuce, and then a drizzle of Heinz burger sauce over the top. Dead simple. Now, a lot of people eat that as kind of a ketogenic meal or just as a salad. I wanted some carbs, so I did two toasted tortillas. Basically how I toasted them was put the oven on like 150 and then put them over the racks. You know the racks that make the shelves in the oven? Basically put them over the racks. Now I cocked up a little bit because I kind of pushed them close together and I don't know why. I was trying to recreate, you know, you get the crispy tacos that you get in like old El Paso kits, which are just the biggest rip-off in the world. Literally like £4 for a little bag of seasoning and 4 crispy tacos. You don't get anything to make fajitas or tacos. Bit of seasoning. Anyway, trying to recreate them, and I didn't. So I just sort of scooped my salad onto him and had them as crispy tortillas. They were bloody delicious. Just wasn't quite what I was going for. But anyway, that's my Big Mac salad. Absolutely amazing. 788 calories. My lunch was 550. My fruit bowl was 95 in the afternoon. And then, after my Big Mac salad, I had a Muller Corner, a banana with chocolate flakes. Just fancied one. There was a few in the fridge. And again, on a bit of a food come down, as it were. So I allowed myself something a little bit sweet there. And then I had a grenade protein bar at night time. On to Tuesday. Went on to the Bossy Staple. So again, if you've got my first cookbook, the Bossy Staple is something I used to eat day in, day out when I was a PT. Basically, yogurt, protein powder, mixed berries, and then some granola on top. I kind of eat that now, but I'll have protein pancakes instead of granola on top. I went back to the Bossy Staple. Why? Because in this month's Bossy Protein Box, and if you'd like a Bossy Protein Box for July, there is still 2 left in stock. And inside... Dog's back. Hello. You okay? Inside the Bossy Protein Box is some protein muesli, basically. So there's some protein muesli inside the Bossy Protein Box. And that protein muesli, half of it ended up on my yogurt on Tuesday. And it was bloody delicious. Lunch. pork, cheese, and jalapeno burgers on a salad. I basically made the same salad that I had on Monday night, but I've got these pork, cheese, and jalapenos burgers that I got from Costco. I've had them for ages. Obviously, if anyone goes, what? Are you coming up again? Do you want another cuddle? I told you she needs a cuddle every 5-10 minutes. Oh, that was your head. Hello. Right. You're just going to sit here for a bit while I talk about my pork, cheese, and jalapeno burgers. Anyway, pork, cheese, jalapeno burgers. Absolutely delicious. I know I've introduced Blossom. I did have her on a weekly weight loss vlog a few weeks ago. I can't bloody remember. Anyway, I've certainly had her on lives before. Oh, you're going down again. Right. Yeah, got it from Costco. You know when you go to Costco, if anyone goes to Costco, and they have the little sample stands, don't they? And you can't, you know, you can pretty much have your lunch in there without paying anything. Just go around sampling all these bits and pieces. Anyway, I think it was before Christmas. Anyway, everything in Costco comes in massive packs. So I bought these burgers, ate 2 or 3 of them, and then froze the rest. Anyway, I've started going through the freezer. So I had 2 of those. They are calorific. They are 310 calories a burger. So 600 calories. But then it was just lettuce and a bit of onion in the bottom of it and then a bit of burger sauce. So the whole thing was 700 calories. That was it. But, you know, yeah, calorific burgers. But I thought a good way to use them, because they are so calorific, but a good way to use them in that salad. Anyway, lunch, mid-afternoon snack was a big fruit bowl again. But this time, I put a little bit of toffee sauce in it from Aldi. It's something I have done before in the past. I've done it as content on social media. It takes me back to being a kid. When I was a kid, like, obviously I had a weight issue. And, you know, this is how bad education was back in the day, or our views on weight loss. But I used to, I had a weight issue. So, obviously, my family were trying to get me to eat a bit healthier. So my nan, when they were in season, because in those days you could only get them in season. I'm here again picking seeds out of Blossom's ears. Yeah, you can only get them in season. Strawberries, and I bloody love strawberries. One of my favourite fruits. In fact, I'm going to say it's my favourite fruit. It's number 1 for me. So my nan used to, when they were in season, bring punnets of strawberries, because she had a little like greengrocers down from where she lived. She used to bring a punnet of strawberries, dice them up, put them in a bowl, and so I'd eat them because it was fruit and I'm on a diet. She used to put condensed milk, right, which is like how you make toffee. You know, you boil condensed milk to make toffee. She used to drizzle that over the top of him. She used to call it yakum. So I'm going to get you some strawberries and I'll put some yakum on it for you. Right, now obviously yakum's probably a bit calorific and not the healthiest thing in the world, but it meant you'd have a bowl of strawberries, bit of nutrition, obviously lower calorie than a pudding would be normally, and it tasted like fire. So that's my inspiration from that. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It reminds me of a kid. So a little drizzle of toffee sauce on your fruit bowl takes your fruit bowl to another level, and it makes it feel a bit more like a pudding and a bit of a treat, even though you're getting all that volume and all that goodness in from the fruit. Anyway, tea was roast dinner. My cheat code, my absolute cheat code. If you're hungry, you're trying to control calories, and you're looking at your health as well, get some roast dinners into your life. They're not just for Sunday. You know, roast dinners aren't just for Christmas, they're for life. Get them in. That whole plate there is 750 calories, and, absolutely banging. My mum was around for tea. She had a roast with us. My mum, very old school, likes a little bit of a pudding. So I had an ice cream wafer from Aldi and then had a Calippo in bed. There was no protein bar. Rachel was like, I'm going to get a Calippo. Is it Calippo or Calippo? Calippo. Pronounce it however you want. Doesn't matter. So I had one of them. That was it. Again, maybe a bit of a sweet fix. Now, Wednesday, this was my hungry day. I woke up hungry. And I knew as soon as I woke up, if I never wake up hungry, very, very rare. I woke up hungry straight away, and I just, excuse me. No yawning, Neil. No yawning. I woke up hungry, and that is always a sign for me you're going to struggle controlling your calories today. I didn't. I did good. I fought through it, but I woke up hungry. Went to the gym. So went to the gym. Had an energy drink on the way to the gym. Caffeine, great natural appetite suppressant. So I was fine, but when I got back from the gym, I was ravenous. So back on the protein pancakes on Wednesday. Big bowl of protein pancakes, 520 calories. Bloody love them. Lunch was a sourdough baguette from Aldi, 2/3 of one because they're quite big, 260 calories. Chicken breast, bacon medallions, all chopped up in a bowl, bit of lighter than light mayonnaise, and then lettuce and onion on there. One of my favourite sandwiches. And a little smidge of sausage roll that we had left over from the weekend. Mid-afternoon, I had a Bear Bells raspberry protein shake. And then tea was, burgers. I did triple burgers. Heck used to do steak and butter burgers. Right? You know, Heck, they do the chicken sausage and stuff like that. They do steak and butter burgers. And they were so good. I've not seen them for ages. And I went to Tesco last Monday. Steak and butter. Steak and butter what? Oh, meatballs. So originally I said, Rach, I'm going to get these. I'm going to make meatballs. Meatballs, right? Anyway, she said, why don't you turn them steak and butter meatballs into a burger? Because we like the steak and butter. So I did. So basically I took 2 meatballs, flattened them together, smashed them down, and I had a triple burger on a brioche bun with some air fried chips and a few pickles on the side. 713 calories, and hell, it was good. And then a protein bar in bed and a bag of onion rings. You know, and this is what I'm trying to say. Your eating doesn't need to be boring. I've had a Big Mac salad Monday night for tea. I had a roast chicken dinner Tuesday night for tea. And I've had, you know, triple cheeseburger and chips on Wednesday night for tea. All healthy. No one's ever going to come on here and go, that's not healthy. Because it is. Yeah, you've got these steak and butter burgers. They are actually not terrible in calories. And I cooked them in the air fryer, so that let a lot of the fat drip off from them. Low fat cheese slice, brioche bun, air fried chips, and a few pickles. Lovely. Absolutely delicious. Thursday. Still find that hunger a little bit on Thursday. Not going to lie. Bit of a convenience. I'm busy on a Thursday. Thursday's a busy one. Is it? Thursday a busy one? No, maybe not. Oh no, that was it. I did a live on Thursday morning. We were going to the gym at 11. I like to get a bit of something into my system before going to the gym, but I like it to have a bit of time to settle. So I went convenience and I went the surreal cereal route. I have spoke about this before. I love this stuff. It isn't cheap. I'm not going to say it is, but I love cereal. I'd eat it every day if I could. But you've got to eat to support your weight loss. And I don't just, calories in, calories out is what supports fat loss. But the more protein, the more fibre you get into your diet, the more your appetite's going to be suppressed. The more fruits and veggies you get into your diet, the bigger the volume you're going to have to eat while eating lower calorie. So there's a certain way we should be eating. Cereal, I just love it. It's quick, it's convenient, and it tastes amazing, right? But normally cereal, Cocoa Pops, Frosties, it's going to give you a sugar crash. It's low protein. It's low fibre. It's just not something we should eat every day. Once a week, I normally eat stuff like that once a week. Every day, no. This stuff is a game changer. High protein, high fibre, zero sugar. So lots of protein, lots of fibre, no sugar crash. Do I eat it every day? No. Why? I can't afford to. It is expensive. I'm not going to say it's not expensive, but it's absolutely, I love it. Do you know what? This cinnamon flavour is the one flavour when I got the surreal cereal that was like, nah, bit 50-50 about. It's one of my faves. It's one of the best flavours they do. Anyway, if you want to try the surreal cereal, the variety pack, I can link, it's in my TikTok shop. So if you've got TikTok, give it a try. If you're a new customer, you've never bought it before, I think there's a £5 off voucher. So it makes it a little bit more cost effective, right? But I eat it once, twice a week. It works out about £1.50 to £2 per breakfast. So if I eat it once, twice a week, a multi-pack lasts me 6 to 8 weeks. So it's not too bad. And I don't mind spending the money on it for a bit of convenience every now and then. Anyway, there you go. That's what I have for breakfast. I'll put the link in. I'll put the links to everything that I offer. So, if you want to jump on board a little bit, give me a little bit extra support than just following me, come into the community, or join the one-to-one plan, which is still off price because England is still in the Euros. If you buy anything from my TikTok shop, I get a little bit of commission from that. So, and the Boss Your Protein boxes I sell myself. So if you want any of those things, everything, as always, will be in the description. Lunch was back to my Chinese chicken curry, standard Chinese chicken curry, no horrible sweet and sour rice this time, plain rice, broccoli, chicken, and Chinese curry sauce over the top. But I had a couple of eggs with it. I only had 150 grams of chicken left. So, yeah, I stuck a couple of eggs in there just to bump up the volume a little bit and bump up the protein. Thursday afternoon, had another Bear Bells protein shake and a bowl of fruit. Double whammy, fruit and protein shake. And then tea. Oh, tea. Tea. Vodka sauce. I've been making vodka sauce for about 18 months. No, maybe a bit longer than that. I flipping love it, right? I absolutely love it. And basically, it's really popular. We went to New York in April, and it's really popular there. You get vodka pasta, you get vodka pizza, and it's just this vodka sauce. And it is basically just a creamy tomato sauce with vodka in it. But I obviously make it a more calorie control way. I will do a video. I'll post how I make it and post on my socials. But oh my God, it makes the best pasta. And I'm actually going to make tea tonight. I'm going to make lasagna. So I made a batch cook this vodka sauce last Friday, I think it was. Put it on my Instagram. Everyone's like, have you got a recipe? Have you got a recipe? So normally, if you make it normally, it has a lot of double cream in it and stuff like that. I obviously don't use double cream. I substitute it for light, soft cheese. It's lovely. Anyway, I'm just going to brown off some mince, mix the vodka sauce in, and use that as the bolognese for the lasagna. So I'm going to make lasagna with it tonight. Rachel's idea, that. She said, I wonder if that would be any good for lasagna. I said, I don't know. I'll make it for tonight. So I did tagliatelle with some vodka sauce. And we had a bit of fillet steak with it, and I made some homemade garlic bread. So the sourdough baguette I had on Tuesday, and I used 2/3 of it. The other third, I chopped up, made my own bit of garlic butter, put that on there, stuck it in the air fryer. Overcooked it a bit. I was a bit overcooky this week. You'll see why in when we go to Friday's thing. But anyway, overcooked it slightly. They were a little bit more like croutons rather than actual garlic bread, but still went down a treat with the pasta. Oreo grenade bar afterwards. Breakfast on Friday. Back onto the protein pancakes with the old Skippy peanut butter on the top. They're selling Skippy at the moment in Aldi. The extra smooth, and there's also one with chocolate chips in it. I have bought both. It's my favourite peanut butter in the world. I absolutely love it. I only normally can get it from Costco, and it comes in like massive tubs like that. But anyway, someone else said, I think Home Bargains have got it as well at the moment. But yeah, Skippy, literally, just put the jar, that size jar, just put it in the microwave 40 seconds. It'll melt down. Drizzle on what you want. Put it back in the cupboard. It'll re-solidify. Next time you use it, ping it in the microwave 40 seconds, drizzle it on. It's absolutely fine. Just to loosen it up a little bit. You've got to watch peanut butter. It's ridiculously calorific for the amount you get. So watch your portion sizes. But I don't think anyone will argue that it's not delicious. Lunch was my Chinese chicken curry again, except I didn't really have any chicken. I had one little bit that I found in the freezer. But I also found some king prawns. So I had basically a king prawn rice, broccoli, some king prawns, and a Chinese chicken, Chinese curry sauce over the top. Standard Perform protein shake Friday afternoon. Tea on Friday was chicken tenders, brioche bun, cheese, side salad, blob of coleslaw, and some onion rings. Just something a bit different. Instead of doing air fried chips, bit of a side salad for a bit of nutrition. Bit of coleslaw, some onion rings, lovely. 900 calories for that one. Oreo protein bar. And then why I went over my calories a little bit, I had a little drinky poo on Friday nights, which I don't normally, but quarterfinals, Euros, we were watching the Spain-Germany game. Finished work for the week. Well, not for the week, actually. I worked on Saturday, but I'm just on the couch. I said to Rachel, I fancy a can of cider. So that was an extra 216 calories that I hadn't really accounted for. And if I just held back from that 216 calories, I would have stuck to my ideal deficit, really. I wouldn't have been a million miles away. Anyway, there you go. That was Friday. Yeah, if I said that, 900 calories. Right, Saturday. Let's get into Saturday. This is the fun part of the eating. Saturday morning, we went to the gym. Again, woke up feeling a little bit hungry, so I had a protein bar just after doing my live. Went to the gym an hour later and trained. Lunch on Saturday, just a bacon butty. A standard bacon butty. I don't think I took a picture. Standard bacon butty, bag of hula hoops, and a chocolate protein shake from Aldi. Then I went to the pub, so chilled out a little bit. Went to the pub at 3:30. Had a pint of Coors, a pint of Carling, 4 pints of Madry, and a Strongbow watching the football. Anyway, was a little bit tipsy. We also got a couple of bowls of chips, which we shared in the pub as well. Was feeling, yes, a little bit tipsy. So I wandered home after penalties, and my lovely wife had cooked me one of these pizzas, which I absolutely love. They're just under 1,200 calories. The Carlos fully loaded meat feast pizza. So that was my tea. And she also did some cookies and ice cream. Again, I didn't take a picture of it. I was too drunk. In fact, I didn't take a picture of the pizza. I just took a picture of the box, as you can see. The day after, ate my cookies and ice cream and collapsed and went to sleep. Anyway, 4,260 calories were consumed on Saturday. Sunday. Actually, I wasn't hungover. And I wasn't that drunk on Saturday night. I'd had a few. I'd not really eaten enough for the amount of booze I consumed, which made me feel a bit more drunk than I actually was. But after eating, I ate that pizza. I ate some cookies and ice cream that Rachel also supplied me with. Managed to get a couple of pints of water down me. Woke up Sunday, right as rain. Had some Weetabix, 4 Weetabix, honey, semi-skim milk, delicious. Weetabix is such an underrated cereal. It really, really is. Normally I have sugary cereal on a Sunday morning, but we didn't have it in. So I just had some Weetabix. We got up, we went to the beach for an hour, walked the dogs, and then came back. Another bacon butty, bacon and sausage this time. Bacon and sausage sarnie, and a Taste the Difference. Again, I don't think I took a picture of it. Sainsbury's Taste the Difference black cherry yogurt. Fantastic. That was lunch. Oh, and a couple of Paramount mac and cheese croquettes. If you've got a Costco card, and I've talked a bit about Costco in this life, if you've got a Costco card, freezer section, Paramount mac and cheese croquettes. One of the best things you will ever eat. Anyway, I had a couple of them. Rachel did cook them on Saturday and forgot to put them out. So I had mine on Sunday. And then went to Mackey's for tea and had a hat-trick burger, which I absolutely love. And do you know what? I put it on my Instagram story saying one of the best burgers Mackey's has ever done. And I stand by that. And so many people disagreed with me. But I absolutely love it. Maybe it's a bit too meaty, but I'm all about the meat. All about the meat. And there's tons of meat in it. And it's cheesy and meaty and juicy and bloody gorgeous. Fries, and then we got a chicken share box as well. I had 2 selects, 3 nuggets. Rachel had a bit, dogs had the rest. And then evening snack. This is pretty much what Rach made on Saturday. I made it again on Sunday. She baked 2 cookies from like you buy cookie dough, frozen cookie dough. So she baked some cookies, there was a few left over. So 2 cookies, blob of ice cream, bit of squirty cream, and a little drizzle of Snickers dessert sauce over the top. Absolutely will set your world on fire. And then I had in bed a bag of crisps. So that was it. That was my Sunday eating. 3,900 calories. There you go. Back to it. Few calories over, but considering I've been to the pub, had a good few pints, had a pizza, had a Mackey's, to be 300 calories, and can of cider and a few more calories on Friday. To be 300 calories over my ideal deficit, not bothered whatsoever. Right, let's do movement. Let's have a look at the old movement. Felt like I was chasing my tail a bit with my movement, and I genuinely wasn't. Didn't go to the gym on Monday. Did just under 10,000 calories, steps, not calories. I think I did 9. Definitely didn't do 10,000 calories on Monday. I think I did about 9,800 steps. But I like to do about 12, 13,000 steps on a Monday. I'm recording this now. It's 4:30 in the afternoon. I've already done 8,300 steps today. By the time I take the dogs for another walk, make tea, I've got to put some washing out, but I'll be on 12,000 steps by the end of today. I don't like chasing my tail. I like to do my 70,000 steps by Monday night. Done. And then if I don't want to move Sunday, I don't have to. I actually did all right in the end. And I think I'd done 68,000 steps Saturday night. So I wasn't a million miles away. But yeah, I just felt, as you see there, I ramped my steps up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, up to Thursday. Dropped off a little bit lower Friday. They were very good Saturday. Saturday, I actually made sure I'd done 8,000 steps before going to the pub. So just but I did about another 4,000 steps, I think, walking to the bar on Saturday. And then Sunday, sat on my arse a lot. I'm not going to lie. I was tired yesterday. I didn't want to move that much. We got up, we did that nice walk on the beach in the morning, got back, sofa, Wimbledon, Grand Prix, playing my Xbox, shifted my bum from the sofa to the car, McDonald's drive-through, back onto the sofa, and then did muster up 15 minutes of extra dog walking at night time. And that was it. But steps averaged 10,764 over the week. I've been averaging about 11,000 so far in 2024. So a little bit lower than that, but nothing major. And then workouts. Didn't go to the gym Monday. Went Tuesday to Saturday instead. So did weights Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Thursday was cardio day, which was cross trainer, 50 minutes cross trainer, 50 minutes bike, 15 minutes cross trainer. But then I also did a little bit of cross trainer on Tuesday and on Saturday as well. I'm going to try and add just 10, 15 minutes of cardio into my workouts each day alongside doing my weights. So there you go. That's my movement. That's my week. It's nice to do a proper week. I thought last week, it was a bit all over the place last week, wasn't it? But trying to do 2 weeks in one, and there wasn't really much to report in terms of eating because I've not tracked anything. Anyway, back to normal. What's going on this week? Well, we've got England on Wednesday night. Am I going to the pub? No. I've set myself, I always say this, a good weight loss journey is built on compromise, not sacrifice. So sacrifice would be, I'm never going to, go to the pub and have a few beers and watch England. Compromise is going every other game. First game, went to the pub. Second game, watched it at home. Third game was in Benidorm. Fourth game, watched it at home. Fifth game, watched it in the pub. Sixth game, watching it at home. Seventh game, I'll be going to the pub. We'll see. We'll see if we get there. If we don't, we don't. But let's see if we get there. So Wednesday is just going to be a normal day. We have talked about getting a takeaway. England playing, so we have a takeaway. So we have a couple of beers at home. I probably won't, if I'm being honest with you. I'm just going to treat it as a standard sort of day. This weekend, we've got a few bits on. Rachel's cousin and a fella and their kids are coming up. We have a local agricultural show, if anyone lives around here. Great Eck show. Yes, I'm a country bumpkin. So we're going on that on Sunday. So there's tractor pulling on. If you have no idea what tractor pulling is, Google it. There's tractor pulling on and then all the stalls and stuff. So we're going to go there on Sunday. So they're coming up Saturday night. We'll probably end up, probably get some pizzas in Saturday night, have a couple of beers, nothing major at all. And then Sunday, now normally at Great Eccleston Show, you would have a few beers in the afternoon watching the tractor pulling because there's a big beer tent there and it's kind of a bit of a traditional thing. But this week, it all depends on what the footy's doing. If England do make it to the final of the Euros, then I will be watching the final in the pub and I'm going to stay 100% compos mentis until that game. So a drop of beer will not touch my lips till probably 7 o'clock on Sunday evening where I'll wander to the pub. If England don't make it through to the final, I'll still watch the finals of the Euros, but I'll just watch it at home, crashed on the couch. I won't bother about drinking. I'll have a few beers in the afternoon at Great X Show. This week, am I going to stick to my ideal deficit? I'm going to do my very best. I'm not going to, give myself an extra 1,000, give myself an extra 1,500. I've had a lot of food freedom April, May, June. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to put any pressure on myself. If I go a few calories over, oh, hello, are you coming to say bye? Because we're nearly done now. Watch your head. Here she is. Come and say bye. Are you? You all right? Yes, I know. All right. I'm going to have a couple of beers. We're going on shows. There'll be a bit of food, a few food stalls and stuff like that. So am I going to stick to my ideal deficit? Probably not, but I'm not giving myself, because sometimes if I go, I'm giving myself an extra 1,000 calories of freedom. I'm giving myself an extra 1,500 calories of freedom. If I do that, I'll use them. And I might not need to. So I'm just going to treat it a bit like last week. I'm going to bank the best I can and just see where we get to. But I'll let you know next Monday. I'll document it all. I'll take my pictures. I'll get it all down on paper, and we'll go through it next Monday and see where I end up. Also next week is check-in. Check-in is on Monday. I'm going to get on the scales on Monday and see how much of that post-holiday weight gain has gone. Right, I'm done now. What do you want? You want to go out, don't you? Do you want to wee? Right, guys, I'm out of here. I'm going to go let the dog out. It's been a pleasure as always. Again, anything you want from me or any way you want to support me, everything will be in the comments. As always, if you can like, share, follow, that would be amazing. And until next time, of course, boss your weight loss.